Good evening. Welcome into the Centene Community Ice Center for tonight's matchup between the Maryville Saints and the home Lindenwood Lions. These teams met last night. A come-from-behind victory from the Lions, a 3-2 come-from-behind victory. So wrapping up this two-game set tonight here at Centene. We're about ready to get underway for the first period. I'm Michael Wagenknecht bringing you tonight's action. Lions back home for the first time in just a little over 2 months. And we're going to get a chance to see them in action tonight as the puck drop gets things underway. We'll run through the starting lineups here in just a second, but the Saints have possession right now, broken up by Loki Antonio, starting at center for the Lions, and that's dumped into the defensive zone, punched right back out by the Lions, delayed offsides, and Antonio breaks out with it. Saints retake possession as the defensive Lions get a change early on here. Shot on, turned aside by starting goaltender Emily McDonald. Another shot attempt, blocked aside by the Lions defense. Saints still have it though, putting pressure on the Lions in their offensive zone. Saints player goes down, and in the corner there battling it is Arden Harushko. Block shot by Antonio. She's able to clear that puck out of the zone. That's going to be picked up by Emma Gerwitz, the top players here on this Saints team. Second in points for the Saints this year. That puck in on net. Bounces to the outside of the cage, and the Lions are able to pick this one up. Kept in nicely there by Paige Dawson, and that's rimmed around to the near side. Dawson has it, slides it right back around. Giving chase is number 28, Kim Turkett. But the Saints take it behind the net. Fed in front, nobody there for Maryville, and out come the Lions. That's chipped out by Ava Bilton. She'll get that into the Maryville zone. Picked up by Dawson. She'll slide it up to Sarah Brooks, broken up by the Lions. Into the near corner. That's Risa Shatford. She centers it in front, looking for Kennedy Frank, but she cannot get there. Frank picks it up in the corner. Circles around behind the Saints net. Feeds it out top. Bryn Carter back down to Frank. That one will clear the zone. Kinsey Drost punches it in. It's a delayed offside, and the Saints will reset. That's up to Brooks. Brooks breaks in. One-on-one on Carter. To the side of the net, poked in front. Lions are able to break that one up. Annika Asplunda pinned along the boards. Saints take over. Here is Asplunda again. Trying to get it out of her own zone. She is successful this time. Fired back in there by Gerwitz. Saints running with 5 defensemen tonight, led by Emma Gerwitz. And they have it in the corner. That one in on McDonald off the skate of Carter, and McDonald is able to cover that one up and avoid disaster there, as that one just about surprised her as it came off of Carter's foot. And we will get a face-off in the Lions zone. Kennedy Frank, Risha Shatford, Haley Iverson, your top line for the Lions tonight. That second line with Antonio, and she burst out with a great bit of speed there. Down the right side, tries to feed it in front, looking for Saskia Fuchs. Can't get there, but she's able to get that in the near corner, but the Saints are able to pick it up. There is Turkett, paired up with Jessica Wither tonight. Punched out there by Fuchs. And now Antonio, watch out there. She avoided a hit, picks up the puck, gets it into the Saints zone, but it's broken up at the line by Olivia O'Brien. Now to the near side. Drost has it in there. Behind the Saints net, she goes to chase after it. Dawson rims it to the far side. Breaking out. Here is Callhammer. And Callhammer tries to put a shot on. Carter breaks that one up, and she'll slide it down low. Frank, that eludes Risa Shatford. Out near the point, shot on. McDonald able to melt that one down off the shot by Morgan McGowan. And we'll get another face-off in the Lions zone. 16:23 to go here in the first period. As we said, these two teams met last night, a 3-2 Lions victory. Looking to make it 2 in a row and improve on this 4-6 record that they have. Been a bit of a struggle this year, but this might be the time to start putting it on, as you're going to see a bunch of games coming up here in January. Carter tries to chip that one around. It's broken up by the Saints. In front, shot blocked there nicely by the Lions. That was Ava Bilton, and that one is going to clear the zone. That hops over the stick of Paige Dawson. Dawson will give chase, but here's Bilton as well. Puts the pressure on. Let's slid around. Broken up there by the Lions. Splunda has it, but can't get it around Dawson, and Keller is going to have to retreat for Lindenwood. Turkett fires it in. Cadrain, starting goaltender for the Saints, tries to slow it up. Splunda has it. 3 Saints, 2 Lions battling along the boards. Saints are able to come away with it. That's Sarah Brooks. Oh, nice move there between the legs of Wither, but nothing doing there. Out to the point, Gerwood shot on, tipped around, oh, and just trickles past the cage. An opportunity there for the Saints. They still have possession in front. McDonald able to block that one down off the shot there from number 4. That's Mano Kelsall. And the Lions pick it up behind their net. Gerwitz pinches in. Tries to break it up. Can't get there. And the Saints punch it right back in. That was Claire Sangheiser who had it for a moment. But a delayed penalty or delayed offsides? No, delayed offsides there. Saints were in before the puck, so that faceoff will come outside the Lions zone. Nothing. Oh, no, we are getting a penalty. A penalty is called against the Saints. Get you the number here as soon as we can. That looks like it'll be on Colleen O'Leary. And the power play is where the Lions got right back in the game last night. Looking to take advantage here. Drost slides it far side. Turkett has it. Back to Drost at the top of the point. Fires a shot on. Blocked aside by Cadrain. Antonio now has it, but the Saints able to break this one up. And is slid down there nicely by Addison Cooper. McDonald will set it up for Drost. Drost to Antonio. Antonio, leading scorer for the Lions. 13 points, 4 goals, 9 assists. She handles the puck on the near side of the circle. Finds Drost. Over to Turkett. They'll switch places. Drost will take the drop pass. Slides in off a Saints player. That's, again, Addison Cooper. She's going to clear that right back down. The Saints will get a change. Splunda out there now as the Lions make a couple of changes as well. Here is Drost. Chips it up to Esplunda off her stick. And Dawson able to clear it out again. Picked up by Wither. She finds Frank. Frank gets into the Saints zone. Down the left-hand side. Tries to circle the net. Nobody in front at the moment. She still has it. Up at the top, Harushko. Far side, slap shot on. Goes just wide by Wither, and Frank will pick it up along the near side. Slides that one to Risa Shatford. Shatford over to Wither. Wither back to Shatford, just out of her reach. Otherwise, she had a clear opportunity in the slot. In front, slides it in there. Cadrain has it. Saints able to push that one out, and Harushko has to reset. Shatford right back in. Saints on a change. Can they catch him? Shatford stops. Harushko, shot blocked there. That was Shelby Furbett. In front, Lions student score! Rebound opportunity. And the Lions pick up the power play goal. Annika Asplunda on the power play at 12:57 of the first period. Good things happen when you throw it at the net and crash the crease hard, and that's exactly what happened there. And the Lions pick up the goal. Although we're having a bit of a discussion now. This might be coming back. They may not be counting this one. Yeah, the head referee having a conversation with Shatford, the assistant captain on this team, and now he's going to go over and talk to Coach Miller and explain exactly what happened. Maybe goaltender interference potentially, but that goal is not going to count. So instead of a 1-0 Lions lead, it's still 0-0, still 10 seconds left on the power play. And Frank will take the draw. She wins it back. Shadford sweeps it to the left-hand side. There is a Splunda. Now Shadford cuts in, fires it. That's blocked down there nicely by L. Rutherford. And in the far boards, we get a scrum. Saints are able to pull it away, and they are back to full strength. Here's Rutherford. Gerwitz up to Rutherford. Broken up by Shadford, but now an opportunity here for Brooks down the far near sideline. Broken up. They're going to get a penalty called against the Lions as Brooks was run hard into the boards. And it's going to be the captain, Kennedy Frank, going to the box. So the Lions now have to do what the Saints just did and kill off a power play to try and keep this in 0-0 game. They don't want to fall behind again. They took the lead early last night. Saints came back with 2 after that. And then the Lions 2 in the third period, including the game-winning goal with 1:09 left in the game. Rutherford on the draw. She wins that one back. Gerwitz playing catch there. Back to Gerwitz. To Poisson. That shot on. McDonald with the save. Harushko has it. Tries to fire it out, but it's broken up there by the Saints. That's Rutherford. She's in there with O'Leary, as well as Maud St. Louis. Now Gerwitz has it. Some room. Puts a shot on. McDonald has it. That shot redirected by Rutherford goes just wide. And now Gerwitz back again. Gerwitz and Poussin. To O'Leary. Back to Gerwitz. Back to O'Leary. That one blocked down there nicely by Antonio, but Gerwitz has it again. Arushko blocked again. That one cleared down by Drost, and good set of defensive plays there by the Lions. Really prevent much but one shot getting on to McDonald, and the Saints will have to reset. Here's some speed from Sarah Brooks. She's the one who drew that penalty. Now she's into the center of the ice. Goes to the far side. Turkett watching her. Ooh, blew a tire there. Hopefully she's okay, but gives Turkett the ability to clear that one out. And retreating for that one is Dawson. Drain sets it up. Dawson has it behind her net. 40 seconds to go in the power play. That is up to Toole. Emily Toole circles the Lions' net. She has Dawson, but decides to keep it. Nice stick there by Fuchs to break that one up. And now thrown down there by Shadford. And the Saints have to reset. Dawson, Rutherford in her skates, gets it into the zone though. And she's pushed there by Keller. Carter there as well. Carter and Keller trying to push this one out of the Lions zone. Still in there. Nice play there by Brooks to keep it in, but it finally scorched free. And that'll do it for the power play. Nothing doing for the Saints. Still 0-0. Frank out of the box. Pushes it hard into the Saints zone. Shot on there. Blocked aside. The Lions maintain possession. Drost fires it just wide of the net. Picked up there by Dawson. Dawson breaking out. Finds Brooks, but that nibbles off her stick, and Carter slides it back down. McGowan over to Dawson, and the Saints are just going to dump that one in. McDonald will set it up. Hard in there, though, very nicely, is number 14, Kyla Morris, but the Lions are able to get it out. And it's going to go down for an icing, and that faceoff will come back down into the Lions zone. 9:31 to go here in the first period. Still no score. Both teams have had a power play. Both teams have had opportunities. Lions had a goal called back on that power play. Saints had a couple of shots on theirs, but couldn't get anything past Emily McDonald. Face-off won by the Saints. McGowan puts that shot on, but it's blocked aside by the Lions. Carter has it. Broken up again, though. Two Lions battling hard there. Gerwitz puts it into the front of the net, looking for a tip from O'Leary. Couldn't get it, and that's now in the corner, near side. 2-on-2 battle as someone's going to try and pull that one out. Lions almost had that as Harushko was there. Saints come away with it, but Harushko once again breaks that one up. Kept in there by Morris. Has that roll off her stick. She'll slide it down low. Under pressure there is Wither. She'll slide it to the far side as Carter will try to get there, and she does. Antonio chips it out. Saints recover at center. McGowan gets the line, dumps it in. O'Leary, 3-on-1. She still has the puck. Wither now takes it to Turkett. Antonio has that one go underneath her stick. That's going to go down for an icing. And there is the whistle, another faceoff down in the Lions zone. Well, both teams under 500 coming into tonight's matchup. Maryville sitting at 6-8-2. Lions at 4-6. Both teams really trying to get things going. The Saints are on a 3-game losing streak, while the Lions, previously to the victory last night, were 1-3 in their last 4. So as we get into the heart of this schedule, both teams looking to really kind of get things going. Pressure there by the Saints. That's Callhammer. And the battle behind the net has that puck scored out. It's Toole. That puck's still there. Callhammer. That one goes just wide of McDonald, and Turkett has it to Antonio. Hard off the boards, but that's going to go down for another icing. So the Lions here in the last minute or two have really kind of been playing survival mode, just throwing that puck down to try and ease some pressure, but because of that, they cannot get a change. You're seeing Shadford, Harushko, Antonio out there with Wither and Turkett. This is a recipe that you don't want to be making if you're the Lions. Get a fresh Saints squad out there against your tired team. Those are usually what leads to goals. Gerwich pinches in. She's able to grab that again. Turkett has it in her feet. She's going to chip that one up and out of play. And there will be no change on this one as well, as that puck goes out of play. Refs are going to have a discussion to see if there was a deflection. And if there was, the Lions will get a change, and it looks like, at least right now, they are, and that they will. So some fresh legs out there for Lindenwood, much needed after those 3 icings. And now Carter tries to chip it out. Gerwitz keeps it in. Good strong play there along the board. She slides it down low. Now Kennedy Frank will have to chase after it. Mackenzie Drost. That slips past the skates of Ava Bilton, but no icing on that one, and the Saints are now have it. Brooks. Rutherford had it, but now Drost. She'll push that one out. Brooks recovers, tries to spin. Frank puts a body on her and breaks that one up. It'll go up and out of play into the Saints bench. We're going to face off in the neutral zone with 6:51 to go here in the first period. No score between these two teams. Really a good budding rivalry between these two. The Lions won the first 8. Maryville came away with 2 straight victories, and we're looking for a third last night and had that game in hand before the 2 third-period goals. So in front opportunity. Where is that puck? It finds its way to the top of the goal. McDonald lucky there. That net coming off of its moorings. We're going to face off in there. That puck was all over the place. No one could find it. It ended up on the top of the cage. And thankfully for the Lions, did not go in. But these two teams have really started to come into their own the last 2 years. Maryville building that program up nicely. Up to 5 teams now in the last couple of years. As Turkett slams Ileana Agroopoulos into the boards, and she's going to get a penalty there. A bit of a dangerous play. Argyropoulos went face first into the boards. And that'll be another Saints power play. Now you've got Emma Gerwitz out there. She is absolutely deadly from the point. You give her any space and time, she's likely to put one home. O'Leary, Rutherford out there along with St. Louis. And Gerwitz now handles it to O'Leary. Back to Gerwitz at the top. Gerwitz handles it again. Shot on there, turned aside by McDonald, but O'Leary has it. She finds Poisson. Now to Rutherford off her skate, but Poisson recovers. Poisson covers both sides. In there, nice backhand there. A sneaky shot there. McDonald turned that one aside. And now Rutherford to Gerwitz. That one blocked by Drost. Collected again by Rutherford, though. Back to Gerwitz. Gerwitz looking for an opportunity. That one blocked by Drost again. Another big-time block. That one in the middle. Trying to be pulled out by Antonio. She gets it. Harushko. Gerwitz gets a stick on it, but it comes out to center. 1:03 to go in the advantage. Gerwitz right back in. She attacks Drost. McDonald blocker save. That falls down. Opportunity now for Harushko. Correction, Shatford. Short-handed. She's down into the Saints zone. Tries to chip it around Gerwitz, but can't. And the Saints now will pick it up. Gerwitz will slow things down. She is watched there by Fuchs. And now Brooks drops it to Gerwitz. She's going to be out there almost the entire power play. She will go off for a change as Kyla Morris now has it. She chips it into the Lions zone. With her. Right back to the near side, but there is Dawson to keep it in. That one will slide low behind the Lions net, picked up by Brooks. She's watched by Shatford. Out to Morris, to Dawson at the point. Back to Morris. Good stick there by Shatford, but cannot break it up. No. Emily Toole with the shot. That goes wide. Out to the top to Dawson. Power play is over. Back to Dawson at the point. Shot on. That goes wide of the net as well. Turkett is out. Frank. But now Brooks has it behind the Lions net. Slides it out to Morris for another shot. McDonald turns that one aside. Here is Toole again. Gets into the middle, but that's broken out. Now Frank has an opportunity. 1-on-2. Nice move to get to the middle. Frank back into the middle again. Right-handed shot. That one over the net. Good opportunity there. Antonio collects it near the blue line. Slides it down low. And Esplunda goes in after it. And we're going to get another penalty going against the Lions. As tripped up on the play was Toole. And Esplunda is going to go to the box as well. So 3 straight power plays now for the Saints. And the Lions are playing with fire right now. May have called that one a high stick as she tried to lift the stick of Toole as they were going into the boards. And after getting a bit of a rest, Gerwitz is back out there along with O'Leary, Rutherford, St. Louis, and Poisson. Gerwitz has it to O'Leary. Looking in the middle there. Nice break up there by Drost as they were looking for Rutherford in the middle, and she's able to clear that one out. And Gerwitz, the captain, will reset. Gerwitz with her speed, able to get back into the Lions zone quickly. She's watched by Turkett. Goes wide. Behind the net, Gerwitz has it. Antonio lays a body into her. Tries to knock her off the puck. And we're going to get another call going against the Lions as Antonio will go to the box for that check. And now the Lions will be down 2 for 1:23, which is 3:08 to go here in the first period. And that is exactly what it is, the body check call going against Antonio. So a big-time opportunity here now for the Saints. 2-man advantage for 1:23. Face-off win too cleanly, and that'll clear the zone. Gerwitz will have to retreat. She gets to center, finds O'Leary. Tips it to Poisson. She'll go down the left side, circles the net. Drops it off there for Rutherford. Gerwitz at the top. Fires it on. That one just wide. Gerwitz will get it again. Poisson back to Gerwitz. Over to Rutherford. Back to Gerwitz again. Another shot. That one is blocked nicely by Harushko. The puck bounces to her, and she clears it down the ice. Big block and clear there for Harushko and the Lions, and they'll be able to get a change. Gerwitz collects in the far corner. Slows things down behind her net. She gives that one to Brooks. Sarah Brooks racing down the near side. Watched by Drost. Saints getting a couple of changes as well. Frank in the middle. Shatfer, that underneath her stick. And now at the top for Dawson. Finds Toole. That shot blocked by Drost. Another block by the Lions. Giving up the body here with 17 to go in the two-man advantage. Dawson. Shot on. That one was deflected wide as well. That one may sneak out of the zone. It does not. Toole able to track it down. 5 seconds to go in the two-man advantage. That shot whiffed on Drost. Can't find it, and it's picked up by Brooks. Brooks to the near side. Oh, McDonald, nice play there to get the pad to the post and keep that one from going in, and the net will come off its moorings, but that'll do it for the two-player advantage. Just 32 seconds to go on the second penalty to Antonio. Great defense so far from the Lions as they've given up the body to prevent many shots going in on McDonald, but McDonald's been strong as well. Turned aside every shot she has seen so far tonight. Saints win the draw. Dawson steps up, finds Toole. That one slid down there to Olivia O'Brien, but that puck is tipped out, broken up by the Lions. Schaffer, an opportunity, partial break. Puts a shot wide of the net. But a good opportunity, shorthanded. Frank drops it back to Turkett. She fires it on, and there is Kaylin Cadrain to swallow that one up and prevent the shorthanded opportunity. Just 10 seconds to go on the Antonio penalty. And the Lions are just 10 seconds away from really kind of changing the momentum of this game as the Saints started to grasp control with those 4 straight power plays. That draw won and pushed up to Minot Kelsall. And now O'Leary breaking in. She has it. Penalty is over. That shot on there taken by McDonald. And the Lions are able to kill that extended two-player advantage. Now at the minute 03, look to push forward. Face off won by the Saints. Broken up by Antonio. 2-on-1 developing here for the Lions. Antonio slides it to Fuchs, but just out of her reach. Fuchs is able to track that one down, and now Antonio has it. Turns, fires it. Harushko can't get a stick on it. That one's pushed low by Drost. She has it. Her and Antonio collide, though. Antonio now has the puck. Tries to slide it around the Saints, but an opportunity breaking out for them. Fuchs has that one taken by Morris. And that's down behind the Lions' net. 30 seconds to go here in the first. Drost collects it on the near side. Chips it out. Was looking for Antonio. Oh, and a nice play there by Gerwitz to break that one up. Actually, that was Rutherford who broke that one up. And Harushko slides it back down. Cadrain will set it up with 14 to go. Gerwitz has it. Harushko pressuring her. Antonio now has it there. Runs into Harushko. 5 seconds to go. Harushko fires it in front. Ooh, an opportunity there. Esplunda gets a stick on it, but it goes wide of the net. Turkett can't fire the shot before the buzzer sounds. And a spirited first period between the Saints and the Lions. No score. Bunch of power plays, bunch of opportunities. But we'll go to the break. 0-0. We'll be back in just a little bit to get you set up for the second period. You're listening to Lions Hockey here on the Lions YouTube page. I'm Michael Wagenknecht. We'll be back in just a little bit for the second period between the Saints and the Lions. Welcome back to the Centene Community Ice Center, getting ready for the second period between the Maryville Saints and the Lindenwood Lions. No score between those two teams after one period. Lions 8 shots, the Saints with 14. A couple of high-quality shots as well for the Saints, but Emily McDonald was able to turn all of those aside. Caitlin Cadrain for the Saints also able to turn aside all shots she faced, and we are underway here in the second. Saints control the draw. Mackenzie Drost breaks it up at center. And the Saints will have to reset. Emma Gerwitz behind her own net, watched by Antonio, and that's right back in by the Lions. Antonio and Fuchs in there, and that's going to be offsides. That faceoff will come outside the Saints zone. Both teams had power play opportunities. Just one for the Lions, 4 for the Saints, including a 2-man advantage for a minute 23. The Lions defense able to block a handful of shots and prevent really anything from happening on those power plays, as Gerwitz now collects it behind her own net. She slides it up, broken up by the Lions, kept in there nicely. And now Turkett on the near side. That shot into Harushko and to the near corner. And able to rub a line off the puck there is Mano Kelsall. And now into the zone is Anna Kallhammer. McDonald sets it up behind her net for Wither. She'll slide it back to Ava Bilton. Bilton up to Wither. Chips it up and out of her own zone. 3 Saints converge around her. And Fuchs able to push that one out. Broken up there by Kennedy in front of the Saints bench. Pushed back in by Maryville though. Wither collects it. Cannot clear it. Nice pick off there by Elle Rutherford. She is the leading scorer here for the Saints. Dawson now collects it near her own bench. Dawson again. Wither chips it. Fuchs gets it off the stick of Dawson and out of play. Rutherford right back in though. Tries to put some pressure on, but she'll go off on a change. Here is Kim Turkett. Clears her own zone. Gets the red line, dumps it in. That hits the referee, though. Bit of a break there for the Saints, and now Frank will have to retreat. Rushing in there is Colleen O'Leary. She slides it in front. That puck tipped on there by Kyla Morris. Doesn't get to the net, and the Lions now reset in their own zone. Broken up again by the Saints. Push forward. Now an opportunity here. Mackenzie Drost goes in there on Gerwitz. 2 of the top players on each team. Hard into the corner. The Saints are able to chip that one out. And Bryn Carter fires it back down. Gerwitz will recollect. 17:38 to go in the second period. No score. That puck eludes the referee that time. And now the Saints have an opportunity 3-on-2. Pushing forward is Morris. Shot on there by Maud St. Louis. She's able to collect that one. Tripped up there is O'Leary, but no call. Gerwitz pinches in. Now Morris. Into the slot, drops it off. Maud St. Louis has it. St. Louis still looking. Drops it to Gerwitz. Gerwitz puts a shot wide of the net, looking for the carom off the backboard. But Esplundo for the Lions picks it up. Looking for Sennheiser. The Saints able to pick that one up. Gerwitz slides it up to Ergoropoulos. That one in front. Another nice play by the Lions to break it up. And now Antonio, with her speed, tries to get around the defender. That's number 9, Paige Dawson, but she is unable to. And now the Saints able to push it forward. Addison Cooper. Lions collected Antonio. Far side to Harushko. She tries to drop it off. Picked up by Drost. Drost chips it around. Goes to behind the net. And Antonio collects it. Antonio to Turkett. Drost at the top of the key. She'll throw it behind the net. Harushko tries to break it up, but now the Saints are able to break. And into the zone is Cooper. Broken up by Antonio. She'll clear the zone. Tries to find Risha Shadford. And Antonio able to pick it off. Gets it right into the Saints zone. Slides it down low and Lions will go for a change. Shatford chases it behind the net. But Toole will push it out. She has it at center. Shatford tries to break it up. She can momentarily. And then Frank chips it forward. Here's Ava Bilton down the near side. Tries to go around Callhammer. A battle there on the near boards. As Bilton is in there along with Frank. Frank comes away with it. Isn't Splunda in front. Tries to get it there, but it's broken up by Kelsall. Slid back down by Carter. That puck comes back to her, but she whiffs on the opportunity, and it clears the zone. Back in is Drost with the chip. Cadrain sets it up. Near side here, Toole. Watch there by Sangheiser. Far side to Kelsall. She'll dump it into the Lions zone. Turkett giving chase. Won't get there. Sarah Brooks has it now. Behind the net. Brooks in front. Had Rutherford. Could not get a stick on it. She does collect it, though, and puts it out to the point. That shot goes just wide of McDonald, and now an opportunity for Sangheiser. She will chip it up, and that'll go up and out of play. Off a face-off at center. 14:22 to go here in the second period. Still no score between these two teams. They played last night with the Lions coming away with the come-from-behind 3-2 victory. On the goal by Risha Shatford with 1:09 to go in the third. Feel like we're going to be in for another one of those late finishes again here tonight. As Dawson has it, Antonio, two number 9s collide. And Antonio pulls the puck out. She's going to go 1-on-3. Puts a shot on, but that's tipped up off the stick of a Saints player. Kept in by the Lions. Antonio had it momentarily. And now Brooks collects. Off of Antonio, still in the Saints zone, but Brooks will get it out again. Rutherford now has it. 2-on-2, Saints into the zone. Rutherford down the near side. Throws it in front, looking for Poisson. Cannot get a stick on it as it was lifted. That puck cleared down, and that will go just to the right of Cadrain for an icing. Bit of a cleaner period here so far. 5 penalties called in that first, 4 against the Lions. Something that Coach Miller probably discussed during that intermission is playing a little bit more cleanly as that draw won by the Saints, but it'll clear the zone. Punch backed in by Kelsall. Now Drost has it. She has Antonio. Has it on the near side, looking for help. Slides it down for Fuchs. Has that nibble off her stick. And that'll be picked up by the Saints. Oh, given away there. Frank has it. Puts a shot on. Cadrain able to cover it as that shot drifted into her as Kennedy got a little bit on it, not enough. But an opportunity there on the turnover. And now a face-off to the left of Cadrain. Frank Bilton and Shatford out there. Turkett as well as Wither. Frank has it. 3 Lions here in the corner, and that's going to slide out to Paige Dawson. And she'll chip that one out. Wither will have to backtrack. She's going to be tested here by Cooper. She gets there first, but now Dawson will keep it up there at the point. She'll chip that down low. Cooper has it, centers it in front. Another nice defensive play there to break that one up. And now the Lions come to the near side. Shatford has it, but another nice play there by McGowan to keep that one from going any further. Puck to the near side, far side, correction, to Dawson. Watch there by Frank. Broken up, Shatford. Can't get there, but Frank has it. Into the Saints zone, delayed offside. Comes right back out, and now Wither. Hesitates, dumps it in. McGowan going back for it. She has it, has an opportunity. Argyropoulos. That's in there to number 17, Emily Toole. Sophie Brennan out there as well, broken up by the Lions. Still in the zone, pushed over to Sangheiser. That's up to a Splunda. Collision there along the near boards. Broken up there, opportunity for Callhammer. She gets into the center of the ice, puts a shot on. McDonald able to grabbed that one and melted down for a face-off. McDonald's been very good at squaring up these shots from the Saints. Has not really looked out of position so far this evening. She's 2-2 on the year, 207 goals against, 912 save percentage. As Fuchs able to chip that one out. Antonio racing after it. Nice play there by Furbit to get there and dump it back in. Otherwise, Antonio could have been in on a break. Comes to the near side. Here's Turkett. Now to this near side, Antonio will collect. Looking for Harushko, broken up there by Gerwitz. Antonio again, tries to get it out. Now she'll have it off the pass. Harushko gets in there onside as Antonio was able to clear. Cuts to the front of the net, tries to slide it in front. That puck goes behind. Carter able to get a stick on it, but it clears the zone. Now to Turkett. Dumps it right in. That'll be on goal. Cadrain will put a glove on it, and Harushko challenges her, so we'll get a face-off in the Saints zone. And Antonio has been very close to breaking out with her speed. And I think the Lions are looking for that here as they're trying to give her that breakout pass. Face-off won there by the Saints. And here's Dawson. She's looking for that home run pass. O'Leary has it, slides it up there to Kyla Morris. Broken up by the Lions, and McDonald will grab that one for a face-off. Morris just off of an opportunity there. She's been dangerous so far tonight. This whole Saints team has opportunities left and right, all the way up and down their lineup as well. Face-off won by the Saints. It's McGowan. Finds Dawson, but she cannot collect that pass, and now Drost has it. Tries to push that one forward. Dawson with a shot on, blocked aside by Frank. Into the corner is Morris. Shatford tripped up, and that's going to draw a call. So a delayed penalty upcoming for the Saints. Get McDonald off the ice. Now Frank has it. 3-on-2 developing. Frank down the left-hand side. Spins. Stops. Gets it to the point. Here's Harushko. Looking for Frank and Drost. Neither one of them can get it. That'll be touched up by Dawson, but the Lions will be going to the power play. 10:04 to go here in the second period. A 0-0 game. And another opportunity for the Lions as Kyla Morris is going to go to the box for tripping. Saw in the first period the Lions were able to capitalize on a power play, but it was called back. We got two different explanations. One was a hand pass, one was that the net was off its moorings. So we're not entirely sure why it was waved off. More likely a hand pass was detected by the referees, but the Lions did show that they were able to get that puck to the front of the net. Look to do the same thing here. Face-off won by the Saints, but Frank is able to track that one down. She goes behind the net. Out to the point. Shatford has it. She'll circle the net as well. In front, an opportunity there. Here is Wither. Saints to try to break it up, but Wither will recollect. She'll find Drost, who's able to keep that one in nicely at the point. Shatford with some speed. Puts that puck on net. Blocked aside by the Saints. Shatford will give chase and picks it up. Shatford cuts to the net. Tries to go to the backhand. Wither chips it on. Still loose. Drost keeps it in. Fires that on just wide. Sticked aside by Cadrain. And now Shatford will collect it along the far wall. Down to Frank in the far corner. Frank tries to get to the front, drops it off for Shatford, has Drost. Drost looking for a shot attempt. She fires that one wide, looking for the carom, gets it. Wither cannot get there, and that's chipped out there by Kelsall. Lions will have to reset. Drost punched in there by Wither. She'll go after it, tries to get it around Kelsall. She cannot, and now the Saints are able to clear that one down. McDonald set things up with 50 to go in the power play. Kim Turkett finds Shatford. Shatford pushes forward with some speed, gets into the middle, cuts to the left, fires it on, blocked aside, goes wide of the net. Harushko collects along the near side. Harushko fires it on, blockered up there by Cadrain. That'll go up and out of play. Face-off coming in the Saints zone. Very good look there for Arden Harushko. Harushko, 6 goals on the year. She leads the team in that category. Antonio leading the way in points with 13. She takes the draw, wins it, and now Harushko has it. Leading goal scorer for the Lions. Cuts in, feeds it back to Turkett, to Antonio. Back to Turkett. Over to Harushko on the near side. Whiffs on the shot, broken up by the Saints. An opportunity now. Here comes Paige Dawson in one-on-one. Nice save there by McDonald as she tried to draw it back to the near side. Shorthanded opportunity for the Saints. McDonald able to turn that one away, and now Antonio has it with just 0 seconds left on the advantage. She gets into the Saints zone, though. Slows things up. Spins. Broken up there by Rutherford, but picked up by Ava Bilton. Antonio to Bilton. Antonio looking to collect it again. Fighting hard there with Brooks. She takes it away from her, and she has a nice spin move there to get away from McGowan and Furbett. And the Saints are able to clear that one down. Here comes Brooks using her speed, trying to beat Mackenzie Drost to it, but Drost has it. She'll chip it up to Sangheiser. Off of her, and now to Poisson. Antonio, now here's an opportunity for her. One-on-one with Gerwitz. Gerwitz, nice play there to break that one up. And the Lions will have to recollect as Splunda chips it up. Picked up by Kelsall. Sangheiser now. Nibbles off her stick. And Brennan dumps it down low for the Saints. 7:04 to go in the second. Nothing here at Centene. Lions looking to make it 2 in a row against the Saints. Saints trying to get back to within 1 game of 500. That puck into the front as Splunda has it. She chips it to the near side. Sangheiser will give chase. Broken up by the Saints. Another risky pass there into the middle. Into the front. Opportunity for Kelsall. Cannot get a stick on it. Lifted at the last second. And now Bryn Carter will try to exit the zone herself. That one as Splundo gets it out. Right back in there. Oh, and that one just eludes Keller. And that's going to go down for an icing call. Keller was looking to make the change. And because of that, that puck will go down for an icing. That means Keller will have to hop back out, as well as Bilton, Frank, Carter, and Wither. 6:20 to go here in the second. Frank on the draw. Wins that one. Wither will push it forward. That'll finally clear the zone. McGowan puts it right back in. Carter breaks it up. Saints are right there. 3 of them on that side. O'Brien now down low to Cooper. Still in the zone. That is Argyropoulos. Oh, and that was a dangerous pass there by Wither. It does clear the zone, so delayed offsides. McDonald will set things up for Wither, as the Lions desperately need a change. Able to get that one out is Shatford. Right back in by Maryville. Wither will have to collect again. Near side here for Bilton. 2 Saints harass her. She'll have to go to the far side now. Shatford will try to reverse course again, but broken up by the Saints. Tries to feed that one in front. Bilton has it. Now Shatford chips it up and out of the zone. Over the stick of Gerwitz. Now Shatford turns on the jet. She's chasing down Gerwitz. Gerwitz will grab it, and she'll spin off and push forward. Here's Emma Gerwitz. Into the Lions zone. Goes far side. Behind the net. Nice play there by Drost to knock that off her stick and break that one up. She'll put it up off the glass. Gerwitz able to keep it in, though. Brooks had that nibble off her skate, and now Antonio finds Harushko. Harushko, nice move to get around Furbett into the corner. Around the net, here's Harushko. Looks for Turkett in front, broken up by Brooks and Poisson, and now Brooks will race out into the Lions zone. Tries to go around Turkett, cannot. Drost able to break that one up as well. And now picked up by Saskia Fuchs. She can't get it out of the zone just yet. Still alive for the Saints. And that's Maud St. Louis. Now here's Turkett. Opportunity presents itself. She pushes it down. That's going to roll on net, so that'll negate an icing call. And with Turkett getting in there, it'll actually be a face-off in the Saints zone. So a bit of a lucky break there for the Lions. That puck goes up on edge, rolls in on Cadrain. She'll have to melt that down for a face-off. Keller on the draw, wins it, pushed forward there by Esplunda, but it's picked up by McGowan. Kept in there by Carter. Esplunda has it. The Saints are able to break right back out. Kyla Morris puts a shot on. McDonald able to gobble that one up. As the Saints had a 2-on-1. They had Maud St. Louis breaking in as well, but Morris put the shot on. McDonald up to the challenge. Keeps this at 0-0. 3:52 to go here in the second. Face off won by the Lions again. Esplunda has it. On the near wall. That's Callhammer. In front, broken up there. Shot on. McDonald able to stop that one. Wraparound attempt. Still alive. Kept out by McDonald. Dawson puts that one on. McDonald needs to get up. Lions furiously trying to clear this puck. Picked up there by the Lions and up and out of play. As that was Sennheiser that was able to get it up and out of the zone. Correction, and Saints are right back in. Looking to put that one in front. Broken up again by the Lions. Frank pushing forward at center. Tries to get back to the middle, goes to the right-hand side of the net. Circles, broken up there by Gerwitz, but Frank recollects. In front, opportunity there for Bilton. Got a stick on it, but not near the net. Frank still has it. Turkett, shot on, blocked there by the Saints. Shatford able to pick it up. Shatford dumps it down low. No one there for the Lions. Frank will have to chase against Gerwitz. Gerwitz is able to get a stick on it. Saints clear it out. Shatford picks it off, though. In on the right side. Shatford tries to go to the front, tries to jam it home, but still has it. Gerwitz watching her. Shot fired on. That one turned aside by Cadrain. And a nice play there to break that one up is O'Brien. She'll chip it down. Turkett will have to chase after it with O'Brien bearing down. Turkett picks it up. Gets it up to Bilton. Bilton under pressure there by Addison Cooper. Now Harushko will take it behind her own net. She chips it out, but Kelsall picks it off. Now Carter. Far side. Saints have it again in front. Opportunity. McDonald still has it. Wraparound attempt. That's underneath McDonald's pad. It squirts free. Saints putting pressure on here late in the second. Kelsall. That shot fired wide. And now Harushko will pick it up. She's got to clear that one out. Can't at the moment, but it's second chance opportunity. She does. She'll have to retreat to pick it back up. And now to Antonio. In the middle to Saskia Fuchs. Correction. Harushko slams that back in. Delayed offside. And I think they're going to actually call it offside as it clipped off the skate of Harushko before she could move it. That faceoff will come outside the Saints zone. Minute 21 to go here in the second. Still 0-0. Opportunities on both ends, but both Emily McDonald and Caitlin Cadrain have been stellar so far tonight. Drost chips it into the Saints zone. Right back out by Emma Gerwitz. And now a cross-ice pass broken up by Brooks. Battle along the boards near the benches. Brooks has it. And now Drost near side. Pushes it past Gerwitz. Giving chase is Frank. She's in there on Brennan. Saints able to clear the zone, though. That puck eludes Emily Toole. And here's Shatford now. Tries to find Frank off the stick of Gerwitz. And now Furbit will have to go after it. She chips it up off the glass. That one hops over the Lions player at the blue line, and Turkett will have to retreat. Punched in there by Sennheiser. She'll have it. Sennheiser among two Lions and Saints battling along the boards. Carter keeps it in, but Toole now has it. Sangheiser got a stick on it, slowed things up. Saints unable to break out. Now Turkett chips it past Gerwitz. That one's going down. Tipped by Gerwitz stick, so no icing. That one cleared out as time expires here. Carter collects it. So just like the first period, no goals in that one. A lot cleaner of a period, though, just the one penalty. But still, no score. We're in for another epic finish between the Lions and the Saints. We'll have the third period coming up here in just a little bit. Watching Lions hockey. Third period between the Saints and the Lions. Still no score between these two teams. They are battling it out here. Lions looking to make it 2 in a row. Saints looking to break that 3-game losing streak. Shots in that second period, a little bit less than that first, as the Saints picked up 8. Lions with just a 5, but it was a little bit cleaner of a period. 5 penalties in the first, but just the 1 in the second. Lions have improved on that faceoff draw. It was about 50% in the first period, now up to about 60% there in the second. As the Saints win that one and push it forward, Lions able to clear that one out. Saints right back in, though. Kenzie Drost. Arden Harushko has it into the corner. That one squirts free. Saskia Fuchs has it, can't get it to Antonio. Still in the zone. Saints able to keep it. That one clears it out, and now Harushko breaks out, but there is Gerwitz. Antonio also giving chase off the stick of Antonio, but the Saints able to get that one out. Here is Kohlhammer. Feeds it in front, blocked aside by Turkett. Flipped up again by Kohlhammer and out by Fuchs. That eludes Antonio's stick, and now McGowan will circle and reset. Far side broken up there by Brent Carter as Poisson had an opportunity near the front of the net. Turkett has it. She spins off the check of Rutherford, and now here is Bilton. Sends it down low, Frank giving chase. She's watched there by Dawson. Frank has it. Lions getting a defensive change. Wither now at the point. Puts that shot wide of the net. Frank can't get there. Shatford also giving chase. Poisson has it. She clears it out behind Brooks. And now Wither. Bilton back into the Saints zone. She'll slide it behind the net, go after it. Dawson picks it up. McGowan has it, but now Frank. Frank comes out of the corner, finds Wither. She puts that one near the net, tipped on there by Esplunda, but not on net. She'll go to the corner to pick it up, as Frank will go off for a change. Bilton and Esplunda in there with 2 Saints players giving a battle there, including Paige Dawson and Kyla Morris. Still a battle in that near corner. Finally pulled out there by the Lions. Wither has it. Shot on. That goes wide of Cadrain. Pinching was Dross, but the Saints able to clear it down, but it'll be not touched by anybody, and it'll be an icing call. Face-off coming back into the Maryville end of the ice. Changes being made. Fuchs, Harushko, and Antonio out there, along with Drost and Wither. Though it looks like we're getting a last-minute substitution for Bryn Carter. Carter will come on, as Poisson will have to go off. Face-off won by the Saints. And McGowan has it. She reverses course up to the near side. That's by O'Leary, but she cannot get it out. Harushko giving chase with Dawson. Harushko pins Dawson to the boards. That puck in between their skates. Finally pulled out by the Saints. Pinch in there by Drost. Antonio is well there. Dawson trying to push things forward. Finally the Saints are able to come away with it. Antonio picks that one off. She has some space to work with. She has Drost at the top. She puts that one on, tipped on by Harushko. That one goes wide. Carter looking to pinch in, but the Saints able to chip that one out. An opportunity now. Here comes St. Louis. St. Louis slides it over, broken up there by Fuchs. St. Louis picks it right back up into the middle. Shot on. McDonald turns that one aside, as Olivia O'Brien had an opportunity in the slot. Sangheiser up to Fuchs. She cannot clear it out. Now O'Brien again looking for Gerwitz. Watched by Sangheiser. Gerwitz fires it down low. Drost will have to collect it in the far corner. She reverses to Harushko. Looking for Sangheiser. Gerwitz pinching in. Keeps that one alive. Harushko finally able to pinch that one out. Right back in there by Kelsall. And Drost has it. That one into the paraphernalia of Cooper. She gets a shot on there. McDonald, that right there by the post, and she's able to cover that one, as that one was dangerous right there on that near post. Opportunity there for Addison Cooper. Couldn't find it after it clipped into her jersey as Drost was trying to clear that one out. 16-10 to go here in the third. Frank on the draw with Sophie Brennan. Won by the Lions. Here is Shatford. She has Bilton with her. Wide. Shatford puts that one wide of the net. And Frank will chase after it. With her at the point. Fans on the shot, but Frank collects it. Over to Shatford. That shot chipped to the near side. Picked up by the Saints. Turkett steps into that one. Keeps it alive in the zone. Dawson will have to chase after it. She has Furbit broken up by Kennedy. Wraparound. That one is in. Kennedy Frank with the wraparound off the turnover. And the Lions strike first here in the third period at the 15:36 mark. What looked like an opportunity for the Saints to clear that one out. Frank was able to pick it off behind the net and wrap that one around underneath Caitlin Cadrain. And the Lions pick up the opening goal here early in the third period. Face-off picked up by the Saints. Poisson puts it into the Lions zone. Carter giving chase as well as Drost. Drost has it. Pinned to the boards there by Cooper. Carter cannot get to that one. She'll have to come to the near corner. Pushes it up to Bilton. Gerwitz keeps that one in, fires it back down low. Drost again has it. Two Saints watching her. Here is Frank. Bilton chips it out. Gerwitz knocks it down, but it does clear the zone. Carter has it behind her own net. She stops, watched by Rutherford. Up to Bilton. Gerwitz again pinches forward, able to keep it in. Now Drost has it. She'll just calmly chip that one down. That's going to be picked up by Gerwitz, and she'll reset. Antonio picks that one off. Right back to the Saints, though. In is Morris. She gets to the middle, looking for the backhand opportunity. That one put on. McDonald turns that one away as O'Leary has an opportunity. Gerwitz once again keeping that one in, but Fuchs able to push her off the puck. That one cleared out. An opportunity for the Saints in the middle of the ice. And McDonald again up to the challenge. As Turkett will collect behind her net. Fuchs has it, but Turkett picks it right back up. She pushes forward, chips it past McGowan, and Kim Turkett will chase it into the offensive zone. McGowan now has it up to O'Leary. She'll fire that one down. Not far enough for icing as Carter's there to collect it. A little trouble with that behind her net. She'll have to find Antonio on the far side. She chips that one out. Harusko can't get to it, but now Antonio has it. She pushes forward. Antonio tries to cut to the middle, broken up nicely there by the Saints defense. Carter fires it on. Antonio gets a stick on it. She's still there. Puck's still loose into the corner. And we're going to get a net violation coming off of the moorings again. So an opportunity for Antonio in the middle. Can't get her stick on it. Faceoff will come into the Saints zone. 13:35 to go here in the third. Goal by Kennedy Frank 2 minutes ago gave the Lions a 1-0 lead. They're looking for their second straight victory overall and against Maryville. But the Saints will not go away. As Drost able to run Saints player off the puck. And now here is Sangheiser. That's broken up by Furbit. That puck's in the Lions zone, still alive. Sangheiser can't get there. Furbit still has it. Nice play to keep that one in. Pushed in by Argyropoulos. Now Sangheiser looks to reverse. She's under pressure there. Speed of Emily Toole. Lions still cannot clear the puck from the zone. Toole has it. She cuts to the middle. Looked for a shot, couldn't get it. Watched by Frank. Wither tries to chip it past Hallhammer. And now Frank able to come away with it. Kennedy Frank, the goal scorer, clears the puck from the zone. She's looking for Shatford, watched by Gerwitz. Shatford fires it on Cadrain. Paddle down, pushes that one aside. Keeps it a 1-0 game. Wither collects near her own zone. Turkett Bilton off her stick. Bilton recollects it off of Gerwitz's clearing attempt. And Toole will go back for the Saints. She pushes that one up to O'Leary. Broken up by Drost. Pushed forward by Toole, but now here is Frank. 12:06 to go. Frank has some room to work with. Drops it to Bilton. Bilton tries to fire it on. Another opportunity. Still doesn't get toward the net, and the Saints now have the puck. Sarah Brooks pushes it to Rutherford. Carter collects. And now Shadford. Nice move there. She pushes forward. Risa Shadford gets to the middle. Looking for a shot. Pushed off the puck there by the Saints in front. No shot towards the net. Fuchs picks that one up. She's watched there by Rutherford. Rutherford trying to body her off the puck, and she does. But Antonio now has it. Pushed off by McGowan. That's going to be a penalty. Antonio draws a body check penalty, and that's going to put the Lions on the power play. Cross-checking going against the Saints. It looks like Morgan McGowan will be going to the box, giving the Lions an opportunity to extend this lead. There was a power play goal in the third period that got this game tied at 2. Last night gave the Lions an opportunity to win. Can tonight be a night where they use the power play to extend a lead and maybe seal a victory? Harushko on the draw. Antonio has it. Back to Drost. Over to Turkett. Turkett back to Drost. She sets up at the top of the point. Fires it on. Tipped on. Pushed aside by Cadrain. Antonio can't get there, but Drost now pinches in and gets it. Harushko has it down to Antonio. Drost now at the NCAA logo. Turkett fires it on. That one off of the backboards. Cadrain can't get to it, but it bounces out, and the Saints able to clear it down. Addison Cooper was right there to push it down the ice, and now Drost will have to go back to reset. Has Turkett now on the far side. She pushes into the Saints zone. Broken up there by Kelsall. And now Antonio on the near side. She hesitates, has some room, pushes forward. Antonio fires it on. Cadrain with the save. Still alive for the Lions, but now Kelsall has it. She'll throw it down, and that'll go down the length of the ice. McDonald will have to tee this one up for Drost. She's watched there by Kallhammer, and now Drost will push forward. She cuts to the middle. Drost still has it. Slows things up, wants to get things set up. Drost down low to Frank. Outside to Shadford. Shadford pushes in, fires it. That one's blocked off by Kallhammer. Wither now has it for the Lions. Behind the net for Esplunda. To Wither. Wither drops it to Drost. Over here to the near side to Shadford. She cannot collect. She's under pressure there by Rutherford. Shadford able to come away with it, though. She pushes toward the net. That one's up and in. Risa Shadford with a water bottle popper. And she nets the power play goal to give the Lions a 2-0 lead. What a shot. A board battle there that Risa Shadford won. She found just enough room. Was able to put that one underneath the bar and above the right shoulder of Kaylin Cadrain. And she popped the water bottle there. Here's the Lions, the 2-1 lead. 2-0 lead. Face off won by the Saints. Gerwitz has it. She'll push it up to Brooks. Carter tries to hold the line, but Brooks able to get that one in. Now Poisson has it. Tries to cut to the front of the net, but Turkett able to block her aside. And now that one's chipped out by Arden Harushko. Gerwitz will have it. She fires it down. That's over the stick of Brooks, and that'll go down for an icing call. With 8:59 to go here in the third. So 2 third-period goals by the Lions have broken the ice and giving them that 2-0 lead. Kennedy Frank and Risa Shadford both picking up goals here in the third. It's Frank's third goal on the year. And Shatford now ties Harushko with her sixth team-leading goal. Still may not be done yet. Saints breaking out. An opportunity 3-on-2. That shot pushed aside by McDonald. Splunda battling there with Brennan. Gerwitz puts that shot on. That's tipped. Doesn't make it to McDonald. Splunda with Gerwitz there. That slid down low. Wither will sweep it to the far side to Sennheiser. Board battle. That puck pops out to Turkett. He's able to clear that one up and out over the stick of Brennan, and the Saints will have to go back and collect again. Carter now in her own zone to Drost. Frank kicks that one up. Here is Bilton. Bilton, spin move, has the puck, slides it to the front, but it gets deflected into the near corner. Carter gets a stick on it, but now it's picked up by the Saints. With St. Louis in there. Could not get a shot on McDonald, though. Now Drost is able to break it up and slide it near side. Bilton gets a stick on it. And that'll be pushed out. Toole will have to go back to recollect. Toole pushes it up to Morris. Now Wither has it to Carter. Tipped up by O'Brien. And now Shatford cannot get around Toole. O'Leary cannot collect it as well. And now it's up to Bilton. She pushes it out. Toole has it. To Paige Dawson. Off the stick of O'Brien, but now here is Dawson with some room to work with. Dawson enters the Lion zone. She stops. Cuts it to the middle. O'Leary has it. Shields off the defender. Fires that shot wide, and now Harushko pushes it out of the zone. It's over by the Saints bench and squirts back to Toole, last player back. Fuchs pushes that one in. Saints right back out. Now Turkett will have to give chase. Here comes Cooper and Sarah Brooks. Brooks and Poisson in the corner. Brooks has it. Nobody around her. She looks to make a pass, and she finds her defenseman. And that one in. Gerwitz slips it in on the ice. Emma Gerwitz, no surprise, picks up a goal. It's 6:23 left to go here in the third. And we told you this was not going to be over just like that. Gerwitz gets the Saints back to within 2-1. It sets up another great finish between these two teams. Almost a harmless-looking shot, but plenty of bodies in front of Emily McDonald. That puck just slips underneath her pad. And now the Saints with another face-off win. Into the Lions zone, Carter behind her own net, reverses it. Antonio has it. She's watched there closely by Kelsall. And now to the near side, Carter up to Fuchs. She's able to clear that one out. Kelsall comes over to pick it up. Now to Kohlheimer. Push forward by O'Brien. Antonio has it though. Antonio building up a bit of speed. Pushes down the right-hand side. Ooh, she's clipped there by Paige Dawson. That's going to be another penalty picked up by Antonio. Another one she's able to draw and gives the Lions another opportunity on the power play. And that could be huge as the Saints were able to pot one here just a minute ago. And that speed of Loki Antonio really makes things difficult for the defense. You cannot get caught flat-footed against her. She's going to blow right past you. And Paige Dawson clipped her as she went by, knee-to-knee collision. And that's why the Lions back on the power play. Face-off won by the Lions. Drost to Shatford. Puts that one on, paddled aside by Cadrain. Frank now behind the net. Looking for Shatford. That one shot on, hits the outside of the cage. Shatford again. As Frank cuts to the middle. Now to Drost. Drost drops it off for Shatford. Over to Wither. Wither puts it down low. Frank collects. Frank will roll it back up to the top. Shatford, that one stopped by Cadrain. A rebound attempt by Drost goes wide. And now the Saints able to clear that one down. A great shot there by Shatford, low, and opens things up for a rebound. Drost was able to get a stick on it, but that shot went wide. And now here is Wither. Saints still a player down for a minute 3. Arden Harushko. Tie for the team leading goals with Reese Shatford, who scored tonight. Drost now to Turkett. Spin move there on Toole. She slides it down low. Antonio gets a stick on it. She'll collect herself. Drops that one to Drost. Drost puts it toward the net, broken up there nicely by Kelsall. And the Saints are able to slide that one out as Drost was looking for that slot play. Antonio calling for it. She has it. Stops, fakes the shot. In front is Bilton. She slides to the corner. Now Antonio has it. Cross ice to Turkett. Cannot get a stick on it. Now an opportunity here as Turkett is going to get a penalty. 2-on-0 now for the Saints. That one over to Brooks. He pushed that one wide. Opportunity wasted there from the Saints. They are going to go to the power play as Kim Turkett is going to be called for tripping. And don't go away, folks. 3:37 to go here in the third. A 2-1 Lions lead. Saints will have 2 minutes of power play time, trying to knot this one up and send it to overtime. We said earlier in this match, these two teams are very evenly set up and have been battling hard these last couple years. Lions dominated the early history here, winning 8 straight to start things off, but the Saints have won 2 of the last 3, looking to rebound from the 3-2 loss last night as they now have the advantage. So they're looking for Poisson down low. Gerwitz fires it on. Drost, another big-time block. She's blocked a handful of shots tonight, and those have all been big. And now Cadrain will set things up. Gerwitz behind her net. 3:15 to go. Gerwitz pushes things forward. Now here is Poisson. She goes wide. On Wither. Poisson still has it. Wither able to break it up. Now Gerwitz. Already with 1 goal. That one punched up there by Drost. Another big block shot there from her. And the Saints have to reset. Gerwitz over to Rutherford. In the middle. That one blocked again by the Lions. Still alive behind the net. Frank has it. She'll just try to rag that puck as much as possible. Kill as much of this power play time as she can. Still there. Finally pushed out to O'Leary. Now Gerwitz with 55 to go. O'Leary. That one goes wide. That puck will clear the zone as Gerwitz can't get there. And the Saints again will have to clear the zone and get right back in. Poisson and Rutherford on the near side. Poisson has it. That one hits the outside of the net as Poisson was looking to pick a corner. McDonald turns that rebound shot aside. And that is fired down by Shatford. That'll go the length of the ice, and 25 seconds left to go in the power play. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Lions clinging to a 2-1 lead. Sarah Brooks collects. She'll push forward on Fuchs. Brooks into the middle. Ooh, loses an edge, but still able to drop that puck off. Picked off by the Lions. Pushed forward is Fuchs, but kept in there by Toole. Emily Toole fires that one wide. Fuchs giving chase as well. Paige Dawson pinched in, kept it alive. Here is Morris to Dawson. Looking for Toole. Broken up by the Lions, kept in by the Saints. Bryn Carter has it, tries to get it on the backhand, and she does, and that'll do it for the penalty. 1:15 to go here in the third. Paige Dawson back to collect. We could see Cadrain go to the bench at any moment now. Rutherford has it, skips over her stick, and Wither is able to collect it. Harushko picks it up at the blue line. Tries to make a move on Gerwitz. She loses her stick. She's still able to get into Harushko's way and break up that play. And now that puck will go down for Wither to collect again in her own zone. 46 seconds to go here. Dross now, far corner. Reverses and goes behind her net. Chips it out into Bilton. She's tripped up, but the Saints able to collect and push forward. That one blocked aside again by the Lions. Harushko chips it out. Net is empty for the Saints. 25 to go here. Gets that one around Bilton. Dross can't get to it. She'll have to track it down. She'll just push it against the wall, trying to kill as much time as she possibly can. Kennedy Frank there, two big bodies. That puck squirts free. McDonald will put a glove on it and melt it down with just 8 seconds left to go. With the Lions up 2-1. May see Maryville call a timeout here. Maybe draw up a play. Doesn't look like it, actually. They know what they want to run. And when you got Emma Gerwitz out there, that's really all you need to know. Win that face-off back to her, let her put a shot on, and there's the timeout. Looking to see what the Lions may have been putting out there as well. So take a quick timeout here. 2-1 Lions leading it. Been a heck of a game. All the goals coming here in the third period. Kennedy Frank got things underway. Just about 4.5 minutes into that third period, Risa Shatford picked up the power play goal about 6 minutes later. And then Emma Gerwitz, 3 minutes after that, pulled the Saints back to within one. And they have been putting heavy pressure on the Lions ever since. But the block shots, that's what you have to look at when it comes to the Lions tonight. They have blocked multiple shots, especially during that 5-on-3 power play in the first period. Giving up the body to try and pick up this win. They were able to come from behind last night and win 3-2. Looking to not have to worry about coming back tonight. They took the 2-0 lead, and now they're trying to hold off the Saints with just 8 seconds to go here in the third period. Both teams drawing up that final play to either win or hold on to a game. If you're the Saints, you're looking for that tie. If you're the Lions, you're really just looking to get the face-off win and pull that puck to the corner. Kill as much time as you can. Emily McDonald has been phenomenal tonight as well for the Lions. And getting things set up, you've got Colleen O'Leary out there as we're going to get another timeout. Both teams using their timeouts to really maybe even ice the goaltender potentially. You got Gerwitz, St. Louis, Sarah Brooks out there, Poisson, and Rutherford. All the top scorers out there for Maryville. Rutherford leading the way with 9 goals. Gerwitz has now 8 on the year. Poisson with 5. St. Louis with 3. So those are your top scorers for the Saints. For Lindenwood, like I said, they got the goal from Kennedy Frank tonight. That's her third. And she also, you also had Risa Shatford picking up her 6th, which ties the team lead with Arden Harushko. Very interesting that you're going to stay. You saw back-to-back timeouts here. And once again, both teams drawing up another play, trying to see what will work in this instance. Saints break their huddle. The Lions are going to have Turkett, Dross, Shatford, Frank, and Harushko out there. And Rutherford for the Saints will take the draw. So L. Rutherford take the draw against Kennedy Frank. 8 seconds to go here in the third. Lions up 2-1. Frank kicks it back. That puck squirts loose. Gerwitz with a shot. That one turned aside by McDonald. And that puck goes behind the net, and the buzzer will sound. We get a little bit of a delay. May have some time put on the clock. Looks like we do. 0.7 seconds as McDonald was able to get that one in her glove off the rebound attempt. So this one not done just quite yet. Frank was able to win that draw back, but that puck squirted right to the person you did not want it to go to, and Emma Gerwitz. She was able to put the shot on. McDonald able to push it aside, but the puck bounced right back toward the net. McDonald was able to get a glove on it. And with that drop of the faceoff, the Lions are going to hold on for the 2-1 victory. That's now 2 in a row over the Saints, 2 in a row overall, and improves the Lions' record to 5-6. Also improves their conference record to 4-3. Saints will fall to 6-9-2. But the great thing about this is you're going to get to see these two teams next week as well, as the Lions will travel to play Maryville at the Maryville Ice Complex. You can see that over on the Maryville Sports Network as well. So a 2-1 victory here tonight. Goals by Kennedy Frank and Risa Shatford for the Lions. Emma Gerwitz picking up the goal for the Saints. A big victory again here for the Lions tonight. I want to thank you guys for joining us. I'm Michael Wagenknecht. Make sure you guys come back for our next game, which is going to be a little bit of time, but it will be in January. We're going to have Miami of Ohio coming in here on the 19th and 20th of January, and then a game against Liberty on the 21st. So make sure you guys join us for that. For my producer tonight, Mason Vanderhayden, he also ran the camera, Michael Wagenknecht, I want to thank you guys for joining us, and hope you guys have a great week. A 2-1 victory for the Lions here over the Saints on Sunday night. Thanks for joining us.